Hey everybody, I'm going to tell you a story about a friend of mine, okay? His name is Charlie. Let's call the Three of Diamonds Charlie. Let's put Charlie at the bottom of the deck, okay? Now, Charlie's an older friend of mine. He's in his late 60s, but looking at the guy, you'd never know it. He's in A1 physical condition, takes great care of himself, can party with any crowd, can party with a younger crowd, and can even show some of these kids how to do it, okay? Well, one day I came across some unexpected cash, and I decided, just for the hell of it, let's throw a party. Charlie hears, party! He's over at my place at 11 o'clock in the morning, totally taking charge. Making the phone calls, doing the catering, organizing the cleanups, telling this person what to do, that person what to do. I didn't have to lift a finger, okay? So essentially, even though it's my party, Charlie was the producer of this. Well, at 6 p.m., the guys start to come, okay? So people are coming in, and where's Charlie? So I go look in the den. He's in the den reading one of my Penthouse magazines. I say, Charlie, come on, everybody's here. He goes, nah, kid, you go ahead and go. You go ahead. I go, come on, you know everybody here. He goes, I'm tired. Tired my ass. What's up, Charlie? He goes, well, you know what? I kind of would like some of my friends to come over. Why don't you go get them? They're all welcome here. You made this party happen. He goes, you sure you don't mind, Gab? Like, go get him. We'll see you a little bit later, okay? So I kick Charlie out to go find his buddies. Frankie, cut the cards, please. So, Charlie goes looking for his buddies. He goes 1 block, 2 blocks, 3 blocks, 4 blocks, and there's Charlie. Comes back with 4 of his buddies. 1, 2, 3, 4. Outstanding. Charlie's got company. He's got somebody to talk to. He's going to have more fun. Let's give him $2 for that, okay? So, now, it's 7:30 in the evening. The women start to show up. Women are never on time for anything. Just ask my wife, okay? Well, Charlie and his buddies have loosened up a little bit also, and as the ladies are coming in, they've turned into the board. Cat calls, wolf whistles, opinions, you name it. And one of Charlie's buddies was talking about how they knocked him dead in their day, and another one of Charlie's buddies said, you know, we can go out and get laid right now. I go, not even, dude. Charlie says, you got $2? I go, yeah. He goes, yeah, we'll prove you. I go, okay, you guys get out of here. You go get some women, bring them back to this party. We want to see this. So Charlie and his buddies, they go cruising. Frankie, cut the cards again. Charlie and his buddies are on the hunt. They go 1 block, 2 blocks, 3 blocks, 4 blocks. There's Charlie. Sure as shit. Everybody came home with a lady. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I know, Charlie. I owe you $2. There it is. No biggie. Okay, so my party's turned out to be a hit. It's 1 a.m. and it's more than a hit. It's the social event of the year, okay? I got the perfect mixture. Young, old, black, white, male, female. Everybody's getting along. Nobody's being overbearing. Nobody's being obnoxious. Nobody's starting any trouble. And it's just meshing perfectly, except for one thing. We're out of booze. And nobody wants to go home. Well, I'm in no shape to drive because being a healthcare professional myself, I'll be the first one that says, don't drink and drive, okay? But nobody wanted to leave either. So I passed around the hat. Like, guys, if you can help, it'd be appreciated. If you can't help, don't feel that you got to leave or anything. But $1 here, $2 there, whatever, and we'll get some more juice for the party. Well, I got a pretty good reception to this, okay? Well, I'm not going anywhere. So who do we send to the store? Who else? Charlie. Give him the hat, and we send him out, okay? So Charlie's thinking, okay, what am I going to do to bury these turd brains? Oh, I know what to do. So we send Charlie out. Frankie, cut the cards again, please. Charlie goes 1 block, 2 blocks, 3 blocks, 4 blocks, 5 blocks. There's Charlie, and he winds up at Bonds, okay? So he's looking around, what can I do to spend the least possible money but keep this party going until dawn? So he goes down to the aisle, and he finds a special, half-gallon jugs of Jack Daniels for $12.50 a bottle. He thinks, 4 ought to bury their asses. So what's $12.50 times 4?
50.
50. What have we got? 10, 20. Oh, those are the 4 bottles of Jack Daniels. Oh, I'm sorry. There's the 4 bottles of Jack, and at $12.50 a bottle times 4, which would be 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, and let's give Charlie $2 for going to the store for us, okay? That was at 1 a.m. Well, now it's 4:30 a.m., okay? My party is not so hip anymore. I've lost complete control of everything. I've got people passed out all over the place, ladies half-dressed, bottles all over the place, garbage all over the place. Other people are running around in utter, complete chaos, and I am shit-faced, and that's being polite. Well, Charlie comes up, grabs my shirt, and says, "Hey, Gabby, you gotta wake up. You gotta do something about this party." "Oh, Charlie, I am so fucked up that you've got 2 twin brothers with you." He goes, "Look at the middle one." He goes, "You gotta break up this party." I go, "I'm not going to be able to do it, Charlie. I'm two-faced." He goes, "Well, kid, I gotta save your ass again," and he throws me on the couch, okay? But like I said, Charlie can show people how it's done. So Charlie goes out looking for people to come into this party and let the guests know it's time to say goodnight. "Frankie, this is the last time. Cut the cards, please." Charlie goes looking to get guys to break up this party, and he goes 1 block, 2 blocks, 3 blocks, and there's Charlie, and comes back with 4 guys all weighing 250 or more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where the hell did he find these guys at 4:30 in the morning? I don't know, but you know what? He saved my ass again. Nobody went to jail. Nobody got in an accident. Nobody got into a fight. Charlie comes through again. Let's give him $2 for that, okay? So that was at 4:30 in the morning. Now it's 10:30 in the morning. I'm waking up and oh my God, what the hell happened to me last night? I've got one of the worst cases of the brown bottle flu that I've ever had in my life. My head is throbbing, my mouth is dry, my whole body is aching, the house smells like a distillery, and what do I hear? I don't even get out of bed. I go, "It's open, Charlie, come on in." And there's Charlie in a fucking jogging suit after the night that we had last night. So I go, "What are you up to?" He goes, "Oh, I just finished my 4-mile run and I thought I'd drop by to see how you're doing." I go, "Well, I dance, so I'm paying the band." He goes, "Oh, here, let me help you clean up." I go, No, Charlie, this can wait till later." "No, I can't, let me help you." Well, Charlie can be a little bit of a shit disturber too, so he's clanging beer bottles together just to agitate my headache a little more. So I go, "Okay, Charlie, I get the message. I'm up. Okay, so he starts throwing stuff. I go, "By the way, Charlie, you do have some spontaneous friends." Go, "Yeah, they're hanging out at the 678 Club up the street." I go, "Oh, I know where that place is. And when you brought the ladies over, Charlie, that was a sucker bed." He goes, "Yeah, Gab, even you can get laid at the 876 Club." Now, Charlie's no bubble gummer. By the time he was 33, he already had 7 kids. He had 4 boys. He had 3 girls. Now, remember I said that Charlie was in his late 60s? Care to guess, hazard a guess, Frankie?
67.
Well, close. He's 68. Now he's got 9 kids. He's got 5 boys. He's got 4 girls. But most of them are up and gone, and enough about his family history. Charlie and I have a little passion for a friendly game of poker, and sometimes these games can turn out to be not so friendly. There's this character named Little Joe. He's short, balding, smelly, fat, obnoxious. I sometimes wonder if he escaped from a con home or not. But he finds out about our poker games all the time. He won't take no for an answer. He will invite himself. So we hear, "Oh, he found his way to this one too. Hey, you know what, guys? Let's take him for whatever we can, okay?" So we invite him to the poker game. Bad move on my part, because an hour and a half into the game, I lost my ass and I was demoted to just a host. But Charlie held his own, but on this particular night, so did Little Joe. And this goes into the wee hours of the morning. Cigar smoke's covering my place, the table's covered with green felt, and chips are domed up this high off of the felt. There's some coins, some real cash, there's a ring, the keys to somebody's yacht. Whoever comes away with this is going to come away real good. And it's the final hand, and it's a bidding war between Charlie and Little Joe. Everybody else is out, but nobody wants to leave because we want to see the outcome of this. So finally, Charlie's had enough of Little Joe's crapping. He finally says, "Okay, Little Joe, I see your last 500 and call." Little Joe has a reputation for bluffing, and Charlie knows this. So Little Joe puts down his cards. Oh no, 9s over 4s, a full boat, and we do not want to see Little Joe walk away with this, because Little Joe, like I said, he's a dick face. We just don't like him. And Little Joe says, "So, Charlie, you think you can beat that?" And Charlie scratches his head and goes, "You know, I believe I can." Straight flush, Charlie takes the kitty, and there's Charlie.
And story. Charlie got the money.